All right, we just showcased a ton of super interesting future-forward security offerings, from AI-powered defense to quantum security. But the Palo Alto Networks innovation machine has accelerated to crazy levels, and there is so much more that we're delivering. For this last stretch, we'll bring it down to earth, literally. Let's talk about the physical and virtual powerhouses that actually run this stuff. Dev and cloud teams are moving at absolute warp speed, especially with AI projects popping up everywhere. Security teams? They're left playing catch up, trying to figure out what just got deployed, on which cloud, and if it's really secure. When workloads span multiple clouds, network security can get messy. That's where CLARA, our cloud network and AI risk assessment, can help. Think of CLARA as your ultimate cloud scout. Goes in, shines the light on every AI and traditional workload in your cloud infrastructure, and immediately uncovers gaps, missing controls, and weak policies. And CLARA doesn't just hand you a random list of issues. It benchmarks your existing security controls against real-world threats and gives you a clear, actionable roadmap to deploy the right protection at the right scale in the right place. And to give you the ultimate flexibility to act on those insights and move at the speed of your business, we've expanded Firewall Flex, our universal credit platform, across any cloud or software firewall form factor. Using a single credit pool, you can instantly allocate protection wherever you need it, whether that's a self-managed firewall, cutting-edge AI protection with Prisma AIRS, multi-cloud networking, microsegmentation, container security, or integrated load balancing. You get total agility so your team can move at the speed your business demands. We're also excited to announce that Prisma AIRS is now available as a fully managed cloud-native service. Deployment is completely flexible. Choose AIRS VM if your team wants maximum architectural control, or AIRS Managed for absolute simplicity and zero infrastructure overhead. Prisma AIRS, the most comprehensive platform for securing your AI agents, models, and applications, just got even faster and easier to deploy. By combining CLARA, Prisma AIRS, and our entire software firewall portfolio, Palo Alto Networks gives you the ultimate power to assess your AI risk, simplify multi-cloud operations, and accelerate secure innovation. It's all delivered through one single fabric, one policy model, and one uniform operational experience, so your security team can stop playing catch-up and start enabling the business. Now, keeping the backend simple is great, but we still have to secure where users are interacting with AI tools, which takes us all the way to the endpoint, specifically to the browser. The network has always been the ultimate vantage point for prohibiting threats from infiltrating your organization, but there are big benefits to be had if you can extend network security all the way to the endpoint. New protocols like perfect forward secrecy and certificate pinning make network-based decryption complex. And now AI apps are bringing a massive wave of client-side data and interactions that need to be secured. That's why we're extending NGFW policies to Prisma Browser. Prisma Browser acts as a secure fast lane. When users connect through it, you are assured of layer 7 protections without having to decrypt a single packet. And if a threat originates on the endpoint, it's stopped before it can even touch your network. Because the firewall can cryptographically identify the browser, the firewall can distinguish enterprise browser traffic from consumer browser traffic. And you can also reuse the exact same policies across both the firewalls in your network and the browser. It's incredibly seamless and removes operational headaches for network security admins. So, we've discussed all our cool new innovations on the software side, but let's get physical and talk about the exciting new hardware firewalls we're announcing. In large part due to AI and quantum, encrypted traffic is growing rapidly. We've rebuilt our hardware from the ground up to meet the demands of this era. Three major forces are increasing high-performance network security demands. First, multi-terabit AI workloads that demand crazy high throughput. Second, post-quantum cryptography, which adds a huge encryption and decryption tax. And finally, AI agents and inference require low latency inspection and very high session counts. If your security hardware isn't built for this era, it is going to choke. Over the past year, we've started introducing the 5th generation of Palo Alto Networks hardware firewalls, which scale to an incredible 1.4 terabits per second of throughput. With Series, we complete the family of AI scale quantum optimized firewalls. In addition to completing the 500 and 5500 series families, I'm excited to introduce the PA1500 and PA3500 series firewalls. From the smallest branch to the largest campus or data center, we have the right model for the right scale. Let's take a look at the 5500 series, which we've purpose-built specifically to handle the demands of the world's largest campuses and data centers. These beasts are built specifically to handle scale. We're talking 400G interfaces for modern data centers and up to 300 gigabits per second of pure threat throughput. Plus, scale out and active clustering so you never have to worry about running out of capacity. We've also developed the latest generation of custom silicon. The dual FE100X and FE400 ASICs deliver mind-blowing 5 microsecond latency. That's handling hundreds of millions of concurrent sessions faster than a blink of the eye. Plus, everything is fully quantum optimized with extensibility for onboard quantum random number generation, ensuring that you are fully protected even with the high performance demands of post-quantum cryptography. If you are looking to future-proof your data center, this is how you do it. Data centers are getting all the attention these days, but the critical infrastructure that keeps our world physically running are the OT networks. The ones behind our power grids, our water systems, factories, pipelines, transportation. They don't just move data. They are an economic, safety, and national security priority today. For a long time, these assets were air-gapped, rendering them exceptionally difficult to attack. In today's world, however, these devices are increasingly connected, including to IT networks. And they're only getting more exposed. More AI-driven endpoints, more 5G connected assets, and a wider attack surface every year. On infrastructure that mostly offers networking, but no real security. That's the gap we're closing by delivering on a comprehensive vision for critical infrastructure security. It starts with the PA50R series, ruggedized hardware firewalls that bring continuous visibility and enforcement to critical infrastructure. They automatically discover device identities, score risk, and map attack paths in real time. The rich context allows us to deliver the frontier virtual patching capabilities to OT environments. So you're not just watching threats, you're stopping them without downtime. We're also adding OT microsegmentation to further secure the emerging attack surface, driven by the super rich context. Every device talks only to what it absolutely needs to, so when a threat does get in, it has nowhere to go. And yes, these boxes are built to survive some genuinely brutal conditions. Let's take a look. Critical infrastructure often lives in industrial environments, remote locations, exposed to extreme temperatures. That's why this hardware is engineered from the ground up for extreme survivability, operating flawlessly in thermal environments, ranging from a freezing, -40 degrees Celsius, up to a scorching +70 degrees Celsius, requiring no cooling fans or external ventilation. Backed by industrial certifications for extreme shock and vibration, they don't just sit in static field enclosures. They protect mobile assets, such as military tactical vehicles, first responder fleets, and heavy transportation. This isn't just ruggedized casing. It is a battle-hardened security wall. With AI-driven protection, including new virtual patching, it delivers uninterrupted network resilience in a hyper-converged system exactly where your operations are most exposed. It's securing the infrastructure that keeps the world running. Really cool to see the kind of action these boxes can take. I just wish they sent me out to the field to film it. Here's what it comes down to. These new capabilities were engineered to work as one. Together, they deliver the protection critical infrastructure demands in the AI era. So you can get back to running your business knowing the networks the world depends on are protected end to end. Thank you,